We answered the higher calling, one that echoes back over a half a century. Our nation wanted leaders for the battles of tomorrow and beyond. We answered by molding America's finest into what our country needed most. Leaders who serve, primed to conquer uncertainty and break barriers made of sound, color, and gender. We answered with agile minds, resilience fueled by grit, and a commitment to something greater than ourselves. We are warriors who go over, not through. We are cutting edge, and the tip of our spear is coated in ones and zeros. We are the future. Air, space, cyber, we hold the line. Only a select few will ever truly understand. Integrity first. Service before self. Excellence in all we do. Yes, we answered the higher calling. We are the United States Air Force.
Well, Kristen asked me to administer the oath of office to her today on this big day, and of course I am very honored to do that. So this is, some people have been asking, but this is the first time ever for me to administer the oath to an officer that's being commissioned. I have done it, quite a few times to folks that are enlisted, that re-enlist. Enlisted personnel enlisted for a specific period of time, and then if they decide to stay in longer and they re-enlist, they have to say the oath again. But an officer says it one time, and it's for the whole career. Sometimes they choose when they get promoted to say it again, to reaffirm their oath, but it's really only required that one time. There may be some special circumstances if if your commission changes or something like that. But I'm very honored to do this. And this ceremony today, it's quick. Really, the only important part here is the oath itself, and we're going to do that here in a minute. But I did want to say a couple things. It's a very significant day, and I think the reason why this is so significant is as you transition from the enlisted corps to the officer corps, you will be charged with increased responsibilities. And the biggest thing will be to lead airmen and to make tough decisions and plans, and that's going to affect the mission, and it's going to affect their lives. The Air Force doesn't take this authority lightly. The authority comes from the President in your commission, and it does allow you to command both officers and enlisted personnel. This is a very limited career field for officers. Matter of fact, only 10% of personnel that join the military become officers. It's a very small percentage. So a very elite cadre there. Personally, I think I speak for all of us here when I say that you have all the qualities necessary to perform as an officer. We know you're going to do great. It will be tough to go back to a unit where you were enlisted and be an officer. It's going to be tough, but I know you'll figure that out because you're very smart. But I do have just a couple words of advice. I suggest that you don't forget where you came from, and that you just be humble. And I think you're going to be a great leader and a great officer.
Thank you.
So without any further ado, I think I'll administer the oath and make this official.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Kristen Jordan,
having been appointed a first lieutenant in the United States Air Force,
having been appointed the first lieutenant in the United States Air Force,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution
that I will support and defend the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
that I will
Well and faithfully
well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, ready? Thank you.
Awesome. Come up here. Let's look at that. Awesome.
Yep.
That one bar right there.
Thank you.
Show them your bar.
One bar.
See that one bar?
There it is.
Congrats.
This is my supervisor. She's deployed right now, so she had to do it through video chat.
I wish you could see her face.
I know.
We're gonna get a picture of you guys. Can you
We're gonna get a picture, okay?
Step back in front of the
Megan's
camera.
gonna get a picture of you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a
Hold
minute, tell her
on.
to smile. Aww. That's
cute.
Kristen's
Got it.
supervisor. She's
All right, have a
deployed.
good evening. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Thanks for letting me be there.
Yes. Bye.
This is also the first husband and wife team that I've administered an oath to both of.